It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woo-hooer, a hand clapper, a high-fiver? If you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. Choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh, yeah. The Opie Radio Podcast. And this week I find myself in the neighborhood, the Upper West Side of Manhattan. I'm on 72nd Street at one of my favorite beer joints. It's called Gephardt's. And I got the owner of Gephardt's in front of me, Matt.
Hello.
I love your joint, brother.
Thank you.
And thanks for having us, because I came in here cold like, I would like to do
I saw you were shivering.
I would like to do my podcast from your cool beer joint. And you were like, yeah, right on, man. So we're doing it for the first time. Vic Henley has arrived. Hi, Vic. That's Matt. He owns Gephardt's here. No, that was Dave.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, get on mic. That was Dave.
My bad, man. Sure, dudes with chin hair look the same to me.
Dave has no chin hair. There are no hipsters.
No, Matt looks the part. Dave, not so much, right? Yeah, grab a stool over there, Vic.
Well, Dave was a good.
Wait, you got to eat these mics.
Sorry.
I got really crappy equipment. If you haven't figured it out yet,
I don't know where we are or what's going on.
All right, I think I just gave you volume too. Try that.
All right.
It's kind of pathetic because you know where we were with our careers. You're laughing. Look! I had to haul that.
I saw the hand truck, and then I saw the video where the one fell in the puddle. You dropped that in the puddle, right?
Just in case you thought that was a BS
No, it wasn't
video.
a bit.
No, it's not a bit. And
I
then,
knew it.
And then I had to figure out how to set this whole thing up to continue up my radio career.
I recognized your sadness as real, and embracing. You were very embracive about it. You weren't whining.
No,
there's no whine. It's more of a recap,
right.
With just a little tear at the end, just a little, and then onward and upward.
Yes. Oh, I've been humbled, Vic. I've been humbled just a little bit. Matt, this is Matt's joint, and we love it. Vic loves it too.
I've been here a couple times. Before we came.
Yeah, we've seen Vic around here.
You have? And explain to the people that don't know Gephardt's on the Upper West Side.
Yeah, it's a bottle shop, bar, and restaurant. So we've got about 300 different bottled beers, bottles and cans, and then 16 rotating draft beers, mostly craft, high-end import, and then your grandpa's favorite old swill, grandpa cans.
Wait,
something for everybody.
What kind of grandpa cans?
Genesee.
Oh, nice.
We've got Peels, Old Mill,
PBR.
PBR, absolutely.
Schlitz?
Valentine. No Schlitz. I can't get Schlitz right now, but as soon as I can, I will.
They're coming back, I believe.
Yeah. But Peels came back. Apparently,
I'm not familiar.
the grandson of the owner revitalized the brand, and it's
right.
I mean it was that was one of the beers that inspired the Grandpa's Fridge, which is at my other location.
Okay.
So.
I was
What's up, brother?
Hey, Sherrod, can you grab your mic? I got to plug another mic in.
Iron City? Back to the Iron City?
Iron City? No, we don't have Iron City.
Tell me what Peels is, because I've never heard of it.
Peels
Where's it from?
is, I mean, it's right now it's being brewed at Captain Lawrence. But I think it was an upstate New York product.
Oh, okay.
Way back when. But it was, that cheap stuff that you had to buy because it was that price.
Oh, certainly.
Hold on. Sherrod is setting up his own mic.
He's working on his equipment.
It's a two-man job.
Yeah, we're a top-notch organization right now.
Got it on there.
What is Iron City?
Pittsburgh.
That's
the local down in. That's the Geneseo. That's the local
blue
collar working man's beer. Barry Bonds made everybody mad when he played for the Pirates because when they would bitch about him. He would go, go down there with all those mullet heads drinking your Iron City, and then when he started his career, 0 for 2 years, no hits at all in Pittsburgh, he had to go down to the bar and have some Iron Cities with the boys just to get his grace back.
Oh, nice, very nice. I was talking about those old school beers with Carl last week, And it just brings you back to being a kid when you drink a Schlitz or a PBR, right?
I can remember going to the Sadie Hawkins dance.
Lord have mercy.
How old is
Was
this
Sadie
guy?
there? Did you know Sadie?
How old is Vic Henley?
Lord have mercy. That was before the sock hops. Was Potsy and fucking Ralph Mouth with
Mouth
you?
were both there.
Did he take a tram there? Oh, shit. All right, the Sadie.
But no, it was for the girls. That's the guy.
Yeah, no,
You're
I
in
know
high
what it
school,
is, but
whatever,
we're trying to make believe we're not as old as we are.
My buddy had the,
That might actually come back after all this hashtag shit.
Sure,
Right.
why not?
Yeah, because we don't know what to do anymore.
Put the girls in charge, man.
Right, with
Bring
this
back Sadie Hawkins.
Bring
Day.
it back.
Permanently.
Yes.
Then, no question, we know.
Yeah.
She
Then
started
we know
it.
Everything's fine.
Yes,
Exactly.
That will help the Me Too.
Let's do the
movement.
hashtag Ask Me Too.
Hey, we're gonna get along.
Regular people are funny.
We're gonna get along with
Regular
that.
people can be amazingly
From
funny.
Geb
You
Hearts.
own this place?
Yeah.
How long you own this place?
2 years.
This place is great.
You've
Thank
been
you.
here too, right?
I don't remember.
I'm not lying.
I think I have, but I don't know if it
I
was
thought I was
within the
in
last
here
2
with
years.
Nobody can be sure.
What was it before you had it?
It was nothing for 2 years. Before that, it was
It literally sat here
Kosher
for
Steakhouse.
Kosher
That's
Steakhouse.
right. It sat here for 2
How'd
years.
that not go?
And were they connected to the kosher place right next door? Were they connected to
Not
that place?
connected.
Okay.
No.
So two koshers next door to each other ain't gonna
Upper
work
West
out.
Side.
Sherrod, this place has a great vibe. It
Yeah,
has a
yeah.
ton of. Speaking of which, what kind of beer you want?
I
What do you
don't know.
want?
What do you prefer? What do you recommend?
I'll just go get you guys a couple of fun ones. How's
Okay.
that?
All right.
All right, because
Yeah.
they're all rotating draft lists, so there's all sorts of
How
fun
many
stuff.
drafts do you have?
16.
Damn.
They brought us one of Al Capone's bourbons.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because
Right,
Carl
right.
was with us last time.
I think we still have.
Carl
some.
likes the bourbon.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well,
Yeah, Carl's being a star right now.
I'll
with Guy
bring
Fieri.
some beers back with Dave.
I'm sure
All right,
it'll
cool.
be great.
Yeah,
Perfect,
and then
yes.
we'll talk about the beers. But that's Matt from Geb Hearts up here on
Matt!
the West Side.
Matto!
It's where are we? 72nd Street between West End and Broadway. If you're in New York
Yeah.
City, man, this is definitely a joint to check out.
Yeah, some things walking by here, some tasties.
Well, I don't know. You don't.
Nah, I saw some down this way.
You don't get a lot of tasties on the Upper West Side.
Shit. You not? You get the international flavors.
Unless you're into baby carriages, then
well,
there's
not the
plenty of
locals.
tasties.
Not the locals. All the people who visit the city and go to Central Park.
Yeah.
They wander out the park.
Yeah.
And they be fine as hell.
Well, we're a little too far from that.
No, we're not.
No.
We just came through the park.
I just walked through the park.
I agree with him.
No, I mean they don't come down this far.
Look, just because it's your neighborhood, you don't want to seem creepy.
Look,
Yeah.
look, no, keep look.
This ain't the hour right now. They're going to
No, I got you.
Cute.
All right,
Families.
We'll rate the
Families.
girls as they walk
Okay,
by this
bet.
place. So far, we've seen 2 4s and a 5.5.
Now, did you see the line for the Haagen-Dazs?
Yes.
What is that about?
I don't know.
It's around the corner.
Yeah. It's because it's the first warm day and everybody wants ice cream.
yeah,
I
that's
guess.
what I'm
I don't have
thinking.
any idea, but
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
School just got out.
And
they're
it's all a bunch of
wandering
kids.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we went from winter right into summer once
pla-
again.
But that place is so
40 to
tiny.
70.
40 to 70. My allergies. Do you guys get allergies?
Yes.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yes.
Sometimes.
I
Mine
used to
comes
never.
and goes.
I never got 'em
It
as
just
a
depends.
youth.
If it's really bad, then I get it. If not, you
Yeah.
know.
No,
I
it-
love we have the Beverly Hillbillies.
Look at the little shorty and the little strap right there.
What's up,
Shorty's
Dave?
tasty.
How are you, buddy?
Hey, here's our pal
Back me
Dave.
up on this, Vic.
What now?
Sorry, you know what this
Shorty closer to the.
Okay.
Wait, Dave, get on
Oh,
mic
what's
and
up,
explain what's going on here, buddy.
Hey, everybody.
How's it going?
Hi, Sherrod. Nice
Wait,
to meet you, bro.
We have the Jethro Bodine velvet rope. This is the clamp it version of you can't get in here. This area is cordoned off, by God. We got to take a picture and post this. It's basically Jethro Bodine's belt. It's just a piece of rope across the alfresco door between us and the sidewalk of harassing New Yorkers.
That's protecting us. That
It
piece
is.
of rope.
It's way to go, Dave.
Hey, I think
It's a hint. It's a bad hint.
Yes.
now, Dave, are we drinking Founders or
Oh,
is it
so
just
you
a glass?
actually- I'm giving you the Long Island City Lust for Life.
All
Iggy
right.
Pop little reference there.
Yeah, I like the Iggy
Sherrod's
Pop
got
reference.
the-
Wait, what does it taste like?
It's kind of like a northeast tropical.
He likes orange in his stuff.
Yeah,
said
it's like
tropical.
orangey. Yeah,
Yeah.
tropical.
All right.
He like a taste of citrus.
You did this to yourself.
Yeah, but Carl, but you ignored the fact that at the end of our run at Sirius that we were getting into all the tequilas and the
Oh
bourbons.
my goodness,
Yeah.
absolutely sure.
And Carl turned me on to that one tequila that I forgot the name right
I mean,
now.
Ron or Carl?
No, well, Ron's was really good
Ron's
too.
Number one was delicious.
Come on, Vic. It's a couple things.
All right,
there you go.
Come on now. It's some tasties walking by here.
That was a tasty, miss.
Goddamn tasty now.
And
Okay.
You gotta
True
get
that.
some.
True that.
Kiwi toy store employees walking by through.
a polar opposite just walked by. We went from a 9.5 to a 2
Ships
real
passing
quickly.
in the night.
No, it was the
Herradura?
Yes,
That's a good one.
Herradura.
but the red label,
Okay.
which is outstanding.
There's so many Casamigos, the Avion,
the Ron White,
Milagro's a good one.
the Ron White tequila was
Number one.
I like the glass.
was good.
Right.
I like the Cat
you brought
DJing.
them beer and you brought me.
Oh, which one is this? Which one am I drinking?
So that's a San Francisco.
San
from
Francisco.
Anchor Brewing.
Okay.
It's a white IPA.
Okay, well, I got to... Sorry.
White IPA for my black.
Black guy got white beer?
You know what? I'm back off of that.
Black Lives Matter.
It's
Come
been
on.
too long.
Vic's got Larceny.
I missed you
The
guys.
Al Capone
Jesus.
bourbon.
This is the Al Capone bourbon.
Is it really?
I want to taste of
Yeah,
that.
it's really good. Have a little sip.
Can I?
He brought me this last time. It's absolutely.
Ooh, can I have a little of that?
Right.
Of course.
Al Capone
I'm going to do this
bourbon?
all around the shots.
Okay.
I'll be back.
It made me want to put Geraldo in a vault.
Oh, that smells. Yes, right. And just find Marlboros and a penny like you.
Dave just slipped
nothing.
on our power strip and almost
Uh-oh,
took us
did he?
off already. So
That's how. Again, the level that we've achieved. This
Right.
is how easy it is to take us completely off the air.
This is
Back
dope.
then, it required satellite interference.
yeah. How do I tell Dave that I don't like IPAs?
You know,
me and Carl were just talking about IPAs. You know why they're so bitter?
Why?
So they could survive the trip to America.
Oh, so they put what? Extra barley or something?
Extra whatever the F to keep it, fresh.
I like it.
So how long?
I like anything. Though,
It's
pretty much.
actually pretty good. It's pretty
Do they
good.
put stuff in it depending on how long it takes to get to America?
They make it. The reason IPAs are so bitter is because it has to survive the trip back in
didn't
the
know
day,
that.
and
Back
then it
in the
became a
day.
thing.
And then it just tastes like that. So if you're going to make one, it should always taste like that.
Right.
Because that's how people
Right,
remember
right.
it. It's, oh.
But they didn't make it so bitter for people. Hey,
How to have fun anytime, anywhere. Step 1. Go to ChumbaCasino.com.
ChumbaCasino.com. Got it.
Step 2. Collect your welcome bonus.
Come to Papa welcome bonus.
Step 3. Play hundreds of casino-style games for free.
That's a lot of games. All for free?
Step 4. Unleash your excitement.
Chumba Casino has been delivering thrills for over a decade. So claim your free welcome bonus now and live the Chumba life. Visit ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
what's up, man? What's going on?
Everybody knows Hope. What's up?
Well, it's my neighborhood. What's up, man? Our kids play together.
Okay.
You got to get past the high level security. You got to get level. That's razor wire right there.
You gotta
Be
jump
careful.
double dutch before you go.
Yeah, scream double dutch before you run in.
When you come back, come on up and join the podcast.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. Wait, you know banter?
Dave knows everybody.
You know that me and my
You're bringing me two now, Dave.
his daughter and my
Double down.
son.
Oh, same age, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's a good guy. He works on some really
They
cool
like
things.
each other
Yeah.
a lot
Do
too.
they get along really well?
Oh,
Perfect.
Yes.
Cute. Good.
Yes, very nice.
Well, it can get real clicky up here on the Upper West. You know how
Oh,
they
yes.
are. You know how these families are.
Yeah.
kid.
There's ins and outs.
Pregnant women showing up for daycare because 5 years early before their kids even born.
Oh, you gotta
They're
get 'em in.
in these schools, these preschools.
These schools
day-
are real
all this-
business,
It's
man.
insane.
I'm so happy my daughter just got into the school in Jersey City that she had to take like 3 tests for and 2 interviews. I'm like, God damn.
Are you serious?
You only let like 7 kids in a
Interviews,
year.
yes.
Interviews.
I bet your daughter interviews very well, though.
She did. She
I've
nailed
talked
it.
to-
She killed it.
I've only talked to her twice. And
She killed the block building.
she's a much better interviewer than you are.
Oh, much better.
She's
Me and my
killed
wife went through that whole process, but we were like not like everyone else. We're like, this is a bunch of horse shit.
It is.
My daughter was 3, and they're doing interviews and seeing how she plays with others,
Other kids,
and then
yes.
deciding if she was good enough for the school. And then they also, because they're very inclusive,
Right.
They pick 1 or 2 funny ones.
Wait, like funny kids? What do you mean funny
it.
ones?
Just to round it out.
What do you mean funny ones?
To
Like
make
kicked
it-
in the head by God?
Not,
mean
not
something.
funny like you and Vic,
Right.
But funny ones.
You mean odd.
Because they want to balance everything
Right.
out.
Some odd kids.
Quirky.
You need some of that in there.
Eclectic.
Now, are the odd kids usually rich too? Or is just.
Probably. That's
Oh,
my
they're the
guess.
richest.
Big room
That'd
for
be my
that.
guess.
Yeah.
They're the richest.
That's what I figured.
And then they throw, 1 or 2 of
This is
color.
the same
1 or
one,
2
right?
of color in there.
I can do this.
This is a private school. Private?
No.
Yeah.
You know they had that beef with that whole West Side, the public school that was trying to force kids out and trying to get kids in.
Yeah.
And all the parents got angry. This right up the street.
Yeah.
And all these parents got angry because it was
the video went viral.
That video went viral.
Wait.
It was angry. Then a new principal came in and was like, I'm ashamed of the parents.
That was
of
the
school.
Obama school. It was one of those blue ribbon schools.
I don't know. I know it's one of the top schools in Manhattan, but it's a public school.
Let me
And it's
explain.
the whitest public school in New York City. I forget the name.
No,
of it.
it's the public school.
Public school, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a block over. Let me explain to Vic. So this school is a public school that everybody wants their kids to go to.
Okay.
And you buy in this neighborhood because the school is great and all that. And then this area exploded to the point that now they rezoned it.
Yep.
And so now these people that live in this area that were expecting to put their kid in this particular school, now they've moved them to another school.
Yeah,
it's a little.
And they bring kids in from another neighborhood.
Well, it's a little. It's sketchier.
Not what they signed up for.
It's sketchy, but it's not sketchy
But the
on
thing
any
is-
level that you should freak out. But
Okay.
these people up here, they freak
out.
out.
Of course.
The video is.
And
they
what-
went off in this video, money. You see these parents, it's like this. What year is this, first of all? The principal was embarrassed.
What was it? Some kind of town hall to
had
talk
like
about
a-
the new zoning or whatever?
Yeah, yes.
And then this lady said, what did she say?
She said something bad. That was
I
the
think
lady
she
in the
said she
short lady
didn't
with the
want her
glasses.
kid going to school with black kids.
Something
I
like
think
that.
it was as bad as that.
I think she was saying the poor
Or something
disadvantaged, but yeah.
No. It was
Wink, wink.
Yeah, we knew what it was. No, there was that.
No, actually, she actually did the faux pas.
She said she don't want her kids going to school with Black Panther.
I love Black
She don't want
Panther.
Wakanda breaking
Come
out in
on.
3rd grade.
I love Black Panther.
And this was supposed to be like a private whatever school meeting.
But the school-
whatever.
here's the
and
problem
then
is
someone
this-
filmed it and
Right.
it went viral.
Okay.
The problem is it's public school. So
Right.
every kid in New York City has a right to be there.
Certainly.
If you live in a certain zone.
Right.
And if they change the zones, then you got to allow those kids in.
Yeah.
It's public. This is city shit.
My neighbor is a professor at Barnard, Columbia.
Oh,
And so and her she met her husband. They're divorced now, but they met at Princeton. He's a research scientist, so they're both just geniuses.
Right.
And they were livid when they started having to go through this because the Dalton School is in our neighborhood, and
Right.
so they were going to go that route a little bit because they're brainiacs and their kids are really sharp too. They're
Right.
both graduated now. One went to Tufts, the other one just graduated from Vanderbilt.
Nice.
But they went through this same thing, and I remember they come in. They were so sweet and nice, and it was the only time I would see them like smoking.
Yes.
They're fuck! They're screaming. They're so mad. And everything. And I'm like, man, what's wrong, Kathleen? And then she started explaining because they knew their kids were sharp, and yet they were getting this highfalutin country club exclusion treatment. It was just so they just put them in a PS something over there on the east side of our neighborhood where they both went,
And
it
they
was an
thrived.
amazing school.
Yeah.
They thrived. Again, Tufts graduate, Vanderbilt graduate, bang, boom, bang.
In the end, it doesn't really matter. But you get tricked. I'm from Long Island, obviously, middle class, whatever. And then I'm in this crazy ass neighborhood where they put the pressure on you to get your kid into a very good school. Cheers. I missed you guys.
It's all the pressure.
No, but
That's what she was mad for falling for the trick herself
Thank
a
you.
little
Me
bit.
and my wife started
Right,
falling for it,
right.
and then we're going through the interview process, and then my kid was on a waiting list for one school,
Right.
and then you're like, well, do we hope that he's moved up and someone drops out, and then he could go to that school? But if we take that chance, then he might have to go to the public school, and you
Right.
just explain what's going on with the public school.
I'm telling you, it's
and then we started thinking, we're like, oh my God, this is all horseshit. It doesn't matter.
Look at this girl.
What are you looking at?
Right here,
Another
coming.
hottie.
All right, now
I
we
know
got
what
another
Vic like.
9. We got
Another
another.
This
hottie.
is another tasty
Another
now.
hottie,
Yeah,
another
but
hottie.
it's 1 out of 10 tops.
That's all right. I'll take
That's
that
nice.
one.
So,
But
my-
that is. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, it's okay. It's all right. We finally realized, let's just chill out. We got good kids. We work hard.
Stressful.
They'll be fine whatever school they go to.
That's right,
But,
yeah, that's-
but my daughter is only 5. She's in her 3rd year of school, and she was interviewing at like 3.
Yeah.
That's-
There's more coming.
that's
Actually, I think
crazy.
she was interviewing before. No, she was 2. She was 2 when she started interviewing. Ben, what's going on, bud?
How are you? Now, she in elementary school. What's up, brother?
This is how this is going to
How
go.
are you?
Yes,
Nice
it
to meet
is.
you. I'm
I
Ben.
like it.
And I couldn't
I'm
be
okay. I'm
happier.
Vic.
Vic,
Nice
you look
to meet
familiar.
you.
I think
My
I might have
pleasure.
met you before.
Well,
Now, what do you see? You see Opie doing some disturbing things in the neighborhood?
Not really. Just walking around mostly.
Letting his kids and dogs shit in the street, not picking it up.
We were just talking about. Did you go through some of the preschool weird?
Oh, yeah.
fancy stuff?
Our kids went to the same school for a little
Okay,
while.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
went to up the block.
You could say it.
What
We're
is
not
that?
there.
Montessori.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went to
Right.
West Side Montessori. It was nice and all, but then you get with these parents that are really competitive. You're waiting outside the classroom, pick up your kid, and they'll lean into you and go, "So how many languages does your kid?"
Did you
I'm
get
like,
some of this?
Yeah, I got that.
That knows. So
How many
Power
languages
mom.
does your daughter speak?
She cries and she speaks English.
The perfect woman already. That was the perfect woman. How she cries and speaks English.
that was sort of our answer. We're like, she knows one, kinda. And then they brag. They're like, well, we got our kid taking Chinese.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what? Let the kid be a kid.
That kid's going to hate his parents when he gets older.
Pig Latin and Ebonics. That's what we're teaching.
I mean, it's stressful getting these kids into school.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
It's all
in the end.
It's tougher than like college.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
But they're like, you don't get him into this preschool. He ain't going to Harvard. I'm like, I don't
No,
give a
that's
fuck
not
if my
true.
kid goes to Harvard or not.
That's also not true, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah, we're doing public next year.
You're doing public next year? Yeah.
Right around the block here.
Yeah.
Wait, there was controversy with that school.
I saw the
Yeah, you saw the video.
articles.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, we were just talking. Do you know what was said on the video?
I have the clips, but I basically it's just anger because they're going to put low-income students in.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Bringing low-income
And the
students
one
in.
woman was, speaking her mind, thinking she was, not being filmed by anybody, but someone filmed it and put it online.
Did she say the N-word, or she
She was hinting at
euphemized.
She was hinting at black.
No, she was saying black and Latino. That's what she was talking about. Or anybody who's not going to afford
Jay-Z.
to.
Did she say people that like Wu-Tang Clan?
They have
But I do got to bring this around. There's a high school in this area that's very black.
Which Martin Luther King?
Yeah, it's about 4 blocks that way.
The
right?
name of it is Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. Okay.
Yeah, it's the blackest name of a black school.
And then there's a McDonald's. When it
comes out?
When you're as white as me, walking past that McDonald's is scary.
Colin Quinn used to have a joke about getting on the subway and a black high school get on. He's like, hip hop high school, just get on the subway. That's what that McDonald's turned into.
There's a McDonald's right around the corner.
Right.
We walk by it a lot, and around 3 o'clock we know to avoid it. Anyone in this area knows
my favorite one.
It looked like the first season of 106 in Park.
I call it Black Donald's. That's my favorite McDonald's in the city. It's Black Donald's.
If you want
Ronnie Don.
If you want to see
got a pick in the clown wig.
If you want to see a show, though, you go there around 3 o'clock. They have 3 or 4 security guards at that McDonald's all the time.
Okay,
There's fights every day.
Yeah.
And then, man, someone's got to explain the N-word thing because that word isn't.
They throw it around, but you
got to explain that crap to me, Sherrod, because I honestly don't get it how serious that word truly is. When you hear it 100 times within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
With the youth.
But you know what's nice?
It doesn't mean anything. That takes it away.
It loses all its
does.
power.
It
right?
does.
That's
But
the point.
it does. But sometimes I see young kids, different races, black, white, all using it together.
Right.
And I go like this. Good for them.
No,
These good for
We are
these
coming
young.
together.
They actually get what it is.
Donald Trump is not dividing us.
Yes. The
I
kids
like
go like
that.
this, man.
You know
It ain't
what?
nothing to them.
That's a good take. I like
That's a
that.
better.
I like that.
Just playing devil's advocate. It's still bringing young kids together, and they don't see the big deal of it because they don't use it like their parents use it.
Know what's sad about
Most
that,
times.
though? Because we're all older. Now let's go around the table. We all use the word and
Go.
watch how uncomfortable it gets.
Vic
It's a
might
little
get it
different.
in. What? You two motherfuckers definitely ain't saying it.
I'll just start naming prior
school,
albums.
a block
I'll ride the fence and just name
you'll
prior
play it
albums.
safe, right?
I'll play the safety.
On that one Nas
safety
album.
net, exactly. Y'all right? It's totally nice.
Which one is your Nas's favorite album of yours?
I got a music question for you in a minute.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
How's that Schaefer bet?
It's $2, so that's
Yeah,
it.
but
Are you a Diamondback fan?
I am a Diamondback
I was
fan.
in
I'm
Phoenix
from
2 weeks ago.
Phoenix,
Yeah, I lived in Phoenix. I started doing stand-up in Tempe. Lived there
right,
for a year.
yeah.
That's
I
where you
just went
started?
back.
And yeah, did you live in Phoenix?
I lived there till I was about 20, and then back and forth here. And
Oh, like you
everywhere.
grew up there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
yeah. And
Yeah.
then we just went back for spring break, for Bonnie's spring break, and
Nice.
did a baseball game, so it was good.
Nice. Little spring training.
Yeah, no, it was actually.
Oh, their
it's the
season
season
started, right,
opener.
right.
It's 20-year anniversary.
Arizona rules, man.
20
Oh,
years?
Yeah.
What the?
98.
I remember when I moved there.
98 was 20 years ago.
They had the biggest. Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
Their
AAA time anymore.
Their AAA team sold out. They set the attendance record almost every year in AAA before they got the Diamondbacks. And I remember when I moved there in like the mid '80s, they're like, "We're going to get a team any minute now." Yeah. It still took longer than they thought.
What was the AAA team?
The Phoenix Firebirds.
They're feeders for the Giants.
Yeah, absolutely. And they would. And it was one of those where like. Since there wasn't a pro team, everybody showed up for AAA.
It was nice stadium in Scottsdale.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Totally, yes, yeah.
The stadium was how big?
It was, I don't even remember. It's just
10,000 something.
Yeah, really? But I don't even know if it's there anymore. They built all those.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it is.
Right. No, it's not there. You're right. They tore it down. Right.
When I lived in Rochester, we did AAA up there, and
they kill it also.
That's right.
In a lot of ways,
they kill it also.
AAA ball was so much fun to watch.
It's like
so much fun.
Well, like Homer Simpson says, and I'm quoting, is you get the right blend of has-beens trying to get their way back in, that have drifted down, trying
and the young guns.
And the young guns coming up. It's a wonderful mix of hope and pain.
That's where I met
Springfield.
Isotopes.
That's where I met Kurt Schilling. Kurt Schilling was a young gun. I knew Kurt when he was 20, 21 years old playing for the Rochester Red Wings, and back then they already knew this guy was going to be one of the best.
And a racist.
And we, well, it's kind of
weird. Sock racist.
It's kind of weird that my old pal is a bit different. He's a bit different than what I remember him.
Sure, well, he was 20. He didn't have time to form all of his hate yet.
But some people always knew that once he got older, he would lose $50 million on a video game. Some people do.
The best penance. The best penance.
I can let the racism go for that blunder.
Certainly.
Can I tell a quick Kurt Schilling story?
Yes.
So fast forward, where am I now? I'm in Buffalo, New York. He's now a big fucking star in the majors. And
maybe with the Diamondbacks.
During the
World Series. That was
It was him and Randy Johnson.
Phillies was his first.
No, it wasn't Philly.
Putting his name on the map was Phillies.
Did he play for the Astros?
I don't know.
Yes, I think that's a nice pull before the Phillies, maybe. Even.
I think it was the Astros.
See, this is where we need a studio and research.
I was working in Buffalo overnights. My program director moved to Florida. I went down on spring break to see my sister, and I look up this guy, Ken Carson, who was one of my PDs. He goes, let's go out. So he brings me to a steak joint and then a strip club. I have no fucking money. I'm making $12,000 a year, so I'm shaking just going into this place and paying the cover. Like, how the hell am I even going to cover this, right? And he's not making much money.
Right.
Long story short, it's spring training. Who walks in? Kurt Schilling and the entire team. He's got two bimbos on his arms. All the strippers in this joint knew him, right? Yeah. He sits down, and I tell Ken, I know that guy. He goes, yeah, right. So I kind of wave, and Kurt loses his mind. Holy shit, Hope, I haven't seen you in years. For a couple of years at this point. And then all of a sudden, everything is on me.
I would have killed 3 strippers that night.
Rock star.
Right.
I would have been drowning business in the back.
Something.
It's on Kurt.
Crazy. He said everything on him.
Right. Lap dances. Everything was
choke
on
outs.
him.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he never forgot. And then I ran into him at Sirius about a year ago.
Right.
And at that point, I haven't seen him in, 10, 12 years. And once again,
he recognized you right away.
Yeah, because we really bonded up there in Rochester. A small little city. I was just starting in radio. He was starting in baseball. Me, him, and Weeze would hang out all the time.
It's probably some of the best times in his life, too, that fucking
It was the best times of my life.
Yeah. Randy Johnson buddied up with Foxworthy when he was a rookie with the Expos.
Right.
And they shared spring training with the Braves down in West Palm Beach.
Right.
And we do the club every year. And so only thing
they play in West Palm?
The Montreal and the Braves shared the facility in West Palm for spring training. And then Montreal turned into Washington, and now they're separate. But when the only thing they were advertising him at the time was Randy Johnson, the tallest rookie that will ever play, and they didn't know he was going to be the big unit. They just were playing the total tall card.
Right.
Was it.
Right, like a circus freak.
Exactly.
He's a carny.
So we brought him all out.
Come see the freak.
We brought him out. Moises Alou. We brought them all out to the comedy club. We hung out with all of them. And they always remember Foxworthy. They fucking forgot me instantly. But then down through the years, every few years, Foxworthy would be somewhere like Mr. Opie here. And 5-6 years go by, and Randy Johnson's getting fucking mobbed by something after a Mariners game, and he looks up and sees Foxworthy. Oh, Jeff! And he's walking straight over every single time.
Right?
Didn't Moises get caught for juicing too?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Who did? No, Moises Alou.
Oh. He was so. You know the Brooklyn Diner on.
Yeah.
50. Where is that?
57th
57th and 7th.
Yeah.
7th.
Thank you,
So
Ben.
I would get a booth near the window. One day, his head just went bopping by the window.
Kurt Schilling.
No,
Randy
Johnson.
Okay.
You don't see anyone's
No,
head.
but the head.
Those booths are just high enough you can't really see the people.
Yeah, I forgot, right.
And all of a sudden, this head just went right by the window.
Hang on a second.
And I was hanging out with Jim Norton, and we ran out to get his picture, and he was a dick.
He
would not take a picture.
Yeah. That's
He
why
said
I was
no?
weird.
He
He's
said
notoriously.
How did that feel to you and Little Norty?
I laughed my ass off. I thought it was hilarious. Jim, not so much. He
I
was a
remember
little mad
Kobe
at
did
that.
that to me one time.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
No
Shut me
picture.
down on a pick. This was when when he's like a rookie.
Wow.
I was like this.
Hank
You'll
Aaron-
never make it.
Hank Aaron waved me off. At same spring training when Hank Aaron waved me off.
He waved you off?
I caught him behind. I saw him. He was moving from one field to another field. You know, they have different, all squads playing.
Yes.
And so I catch him coming out of the bathroom, and I know he's got to circle around to go over here. And if I go around the other side of the building, I'm going to walk out, and it'll just be me and him walking along there together.
Right.
And I had a thing. I wanted him to sign an autograph. I had a ball, and I'm like,
Right.
"Hey, Hammer." And he, "Not signing!" So he just yelled, "Not signing," and kept walking.
My fingers hurt.
Yeah, no kidding.
That had to hurt.
I was disappointed.
It scored me when Kobe
I was
pushed me
bummed.
away. It
I was
scored me.
bummed.
I
was
pulled
really
this
bummed.
what you did with Kobe with The Rock.
What happened?
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
And to this day, he's still cool, and he absolutely remembers me from the old days. But at NEW, he came in.
No,
He came in as a young, WWF at the time superstar.
Right. Yeah.
And we're having a good time, man. We knew all the wrestlers back then because we were in tight with the McMahon family. And we invited one of our super fans to come in that ran a wrestling fucking website or message board.
Right.
And all of a sudden we go, "Hey, man, blank, I don't want to say his name. Hey, do you have a question for The Rock?" Rock turned and went, "You're blah, blah from the message board?" And long story short, he basically goes, "I'll never do your show again if you're associated with that guy. He's a racist. He says racist stuff on that message board."
I'm with The Rock on this.
And me and Anthony were like, hamina, because he's becoming a big star at that point. So,
Did y'all throw that dude out?
huh?
You heard me, Opie.
No, he walked out. We didn't even know what the story was.
Oh, he
at
ended
that
the
point.
interview?
Yes.
Oh, he walked out.
So I
The Rock walked out.
I pulled what you did with Kobe. I said, "You know what? You'll never be as big." You think I was wrong?
Boy, were we wrong.
I'm wrong on that one.
Maybe that's what
I was
people
all
need to say.
cocky.
We missed the boat on that shit.
I was all cocky because
we missed the boat on that.
the radio show was on fire back then, right?
And you chose that racist dude?
No, the Rock walked out on us without allowing us to even explain.
I wish Patrice or somebody was in the room.
We
The
didn't
Rock
know.
was ahead of the game on this one, and they didn't know.
We truly didn't know. So I'm like, "You'll never be as big as."
I wonder what.
So let's fast forward 20 years. I just set up my own podcast equipment in a beer joint.
We're in the velvet rope.
Right. And The Rock is the highest paid actor in Hollywood.
Easily.
Oh, man.
I wonder what racist shit the dude was saying on a website.
It's a long time ago. I didn't even
Wrestling.
Because first of all, wrestling
yeah,
is
that's
the
not
most
really-
racist
I was
thing.
gonna say.
Even black people love the racism of it too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not away from wrestling, but in wrestling, the Iron Sheik and all that shit is the most racist shit.
Hero villain, classic hero villain,
The
which
Junkyard Dog.
delves into
We all love the same
racism.
shit. And anything Indian or Native American or Jimmy Fly Snooker with
Superfly Snooker from
they
Fiji.
bringing coconuts on his head.
Right. Bobo Brazil.
Money.
Bobo Brazil.
It's the bottom of the barrel of racism.
Coco Beware. Right.
Wrestling is so racist that it's
about the
funny
Junkyard
and it's not
Dog?
harmful.
Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard.
I saw him. Remember, I told you one time I saw the Junkyard Dog at Shea Stadium with his family.
Just hanging.
And was like, how are you a human being?
Right.
Me and Tony, my cousin Tony Rock.
Right.
And we were like 10, 11. Junkyard Dog, big as shit with his family.
We're
going
just
into
having a
car.
day.
I'm like, I don't even know how you exist. You bite the cotton out of the fucking corner post.
No,
and now you're helping your daughter in the car.
That was George the Animal Steel.
But no, Junkyard did it too.
Did he do it too?
He was the
Okay.
black version of that.
All right.
Animal Steel used to bite in and eat it, but
Yeah.
Chief Wahoo McDaniel.
it's all the most
Remember him?
racist stuff.
You
So
know,
how do you-
Tomahawk. He had the Tomahawk, not
You
the
know who
Tomahawk.
died-
The Tomahawk.
You know who died
He was
recently
just moving.
was Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah, Bruno.
Right.
He was a legend.
He was a legend.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
I want to go back to Vic because I got my friend Ben from the neighborhood that happened to just walk by, and now he's drinking a Schaefer with us.
We kidnapped him.
And he lives in Arizona, goes back and forth. So you started comedy in Arizona?
In Arizona, in Phoenix, 1985.
Wow.
With who?
With
Who was
Spade.
your crew?
David Spade was. I was recounting all the big Spade stories from the 2 weeks ago when I was there doing the club, and so. But Spade was the main guy. He was 22.
Right.
I was 23.
He was young face.
But he'd been doing it since he was 19.
Right.
So he's the veteran. He's 3 years in.
Right.
He's 3 years in. But Michael Bailey, Stan Howard, Dan Horn was a. Do you remember the show Wallace and Ladmo?
Yeah, of course. I was on it twice when I was
What?
a kid.
Yeah.
When
This
I was
is
a
one
kid.
of the-
Yeah. It's like a cartoon show.
It's nostalgic too.
No, it's one of my favorite. So it's one of those things where, like, for a while it had the title of longest running television show in American history.
Yeah.
Because it was a locally produced.
It was like
kids
Captain
show.
Started
Kangaroo
as a
type
radio
local,
show
but-
even before that.
But started
Yeah.
locally, you know. So a lot of things have been on the air for 50 years in these little pockets. So
yes.
Dan Horn was the ventriloquist on this show, and he had all the puppets. And so when I started doing stand-up, the people would pack the open mic nights because it was a dirty act, and they knew him from the kids show, and they grew up with him. But then when he got Orson, was his old man puppet, was his name was Old Grumpy Guy.
Yeah.
And he'd go on stage, and everybody would love it because it was kind of nasty, and it was the total opposite. It was
Opposite of
like
what he was.
Dirty Sesame Street, right?
Yeah.
So my favorite Spade story ever, Dan Horn, for one time, 2 or 3 weeks, instead of going up on stage, he lays the suitcase down. The audience wants him to get the dummies out and let's go. But instead, he's doing 5 or 6 minutes of horrible stand-up. Just horrible. You know, I was on vacation with my wife. We went down to Disney World. What?
I hate it. I hate when guitar dudes don't use the guitar or the fucking
right.
Get to your
they
shit.
know who you are. They know you from the
Not
TV
hear you
show.
for your regular shit.
You're
Get to
the
your
one
props.
draw. You and Spade are the only 2 draws on the show,
Yes.
basically. And so we were trying to figure out. We're drinking at the end of the night with our 2 or 3 free beers, and we're like, why is he doing this? And Spade's like, look, I'll ask him. I'll figure it out. Wait till, you know. So a couple weeks go by. We're at Anderson's Fifth Estate, was a club in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
And so the show's over, and we're talking. So Spade goes over to him. He goes, Dan, you know, we noticed, me and the boys here, what's the deal with the 5 or 6 minutes before you get Orson out? You know, they want to see Orson. He goes, well, you know, after all these years, I just got thinking about it, and I just kind of wanted to be funny by myself for a
Boo!
And
Boo!
Spade, razor sharp, no hesitation, goes, it's a doll, Dan. You are by yourself. It's a fucking doll, Dan. There's no one up there but you. Get the fucking puppet out and fucking monkey dance. Let's go.
Oh my God! Yeah, he felt like it was a different person on the stage.
He was totally sincere when he
crazy.
said,
Yes.
"I just wanted to be funny by myself for a time."
Nigga, you always by yourself. What's the voices going on in
The
your head?
razor just Spade with that Hollywood minute, David Spade. Bye. It's a doll, Dan. Everybody just runs for the exit. Everybody just screaming and laughing.
How old were you when you moved to New York? Did you go Arizona to New York?
Only 1 year, yes. And so I was there for 1 year, 85, and then I came here in 86, early 86. Spade knew a dude that he went to high school with, and they were going to Columbia. And they got us fake IDs, and we illegally lived in their dorm on the Columbia campus.
Amazing.
Nice.
They'd been in there for 4 years, and it was 4-bedroom, and the university never sent the 4th student. So they just had an empty room in there. They were wiffle balling and playing Nerf basketball. It was just a junk room. And so when I said I can get us some gigs in New York, because I worked with Rob Bartlett, and he hooked us up, Spade goes, I got us. I go, but we'll spend every penny we make, to stay somewhere. And he goes, I got us a hookup. And we illegally stayed in the Columbia dorm for about 9 months till they graduated.
9 months?
Till they graduated, and then we lost our gig. We lost our free
And that
play.
was 80.
That was 86.
You said.
Yeah.
That's
So by the fall of
unbelievable.
86, Spade had gotten into Police Academy movies and was going to L.A.
Right.
And I was entrenched here pretty good, making some money, and then I found a place to live.
So
and,
who was your crew in New York?
Oh God, you mean Colin and Sandler and
Yeah.
Chris?
Oh, that's
and,
all the strip.
Yeah, and all those guys.
That's when Catch was still
Rising
open, yeah,
Star.
Catch
It's all
was-
Catch
So
a
you knew
Rising Star.
Sandler and
I miss Catch.
Chris before the rest of us did.
reunion.
Pardon?
You knew Sandler and Chris Rock before the rest of us,
Yeah,
meaning
we
before
were all
they
like,
had that mainstream
Yeah, we were all
fame.
like 23 years.
Yeah.
I've got a picture.
Well, not before me, but
I showed the picture. I put a picture on the Twitter or a couple on the Twitter a couple of times. There's an old picture from Catch a Rising Star of me and
Nigga, I remember
me
old
and
pictures
Colin.
with Vic. Listen to me. I remember
I got
old
30
pictures
of
with
me,
you, Chrissy,
Colin, Chris, and Sandler.
Fucking Spade. I got some old. I've seen some.
We
old
got some
shit.
great ones from the Sellers. Me, you, Ray Romano.
Yeah.
Attell's like 25.
Back when Colin had beef with Attell because he said it was still in his act.
Is that a real story?
It's a real story.
Nothing remotely close to the same act.
I've been around
that.
this comedy for a long time, way before I was in it. Because of I remember when Colin used to hate Attell.
I remember when
he said he was still in his voice.
Attell and Sarah were dating
in the 90s. That's true. But everybody in comedy borrows from other niggas
Of
till
course.
you find your voice.
Right.
Attell was no different. And his shit was kind of close to Colin's in the 90s.
When did they get over it, or are they still beefing?
They're not beefing now because Attell went his own direction with it.
Right,
But everybody goes and I'm gonna do a little of this, before you get your own voice, and that's just a part of comedy.
And where did you start?
Started in New York in '98.
You did?
Yeah.
98.
That's
20
when I met
years
him.
ago.
That's when I met him.
Yeah.
But
I've known you before that. I knew you before I started.
That's true, right.
98. 20 years already.
20 years already. Time flies.
Who you come up with? Probably.
Tony. Me and Tony. We
Tony
started
Rock.
together. And then a whole bunch of Rachel was my roommate. Rachel Feinstein was my roommate for 9
Wait,
years.
she started the same time as you?
Yeah, they all came. They were living together.
Yeah, we were living together. Me and Rachel moved in together in '99.
Little action or what?
No. She's like a sister to me.
She
But I
tells
banged
some
all her
funny
friends.
stories.
I fucked all her friends.
She's got some great stories. Well, that was me when I was living with the flight attendants. They're like,
Yes.
"Did you sleep with all the flight attendants?" I'm like, "No, all their friends and relatives."
All they friends. Rachel was the best wingman I ever had in my life.
She's told me stories. She's told me more stories.
I love that story with
we
you.
We run a treatment about it too. We got a TV show we're working on.
What year was it when you were living with the flight attendants?
All of 86. When the guys
Oh,
graduated.
after Columbia, you went with
Columbia. I moved in with the 5 flight attendants for about a year and a half.
That's a hell of a start to New York.
And so yeah, I had illegal
Free room and
illegal
board in
dorm,
Columbia, and then flight
5 flight
attendants.
attendants. Right?
That's some '80s fucking awesome
It was
shit.
wonderful. It was wonderful.
And how
What
did that go
flight?
down? You didn't sleep with any of the flight attendants?
No, but all their friends and relatives.
What airline was it?
American.
Pan Am?
American.
Can we pretend like it was Pan Am?
But no, I was single. I'm 25. I don't know any better, but I'm not. You don't shit where you eat. That's always
that's why
a
you
good
don't. That's
rule.
why a rookie thinks to fuck the girl. you live with.
That's a tough
Tough to
rule.
stick with.
That's
Yes,
a tough
I
rule
agree
to
with you.
follow,
I agree
man.
with you.
The worst thing you can do is have sex with the women you live with. If you live with them, just keep it at that.
But you were
You'll
smart
get
at-
more laid not banging them.
I was gonna say he was smart enough to know that they would be bringing more around,
Right.
I would
just
throw
because of
them-
the situation.
I'd go and catch Rising Star and like everybody. I did okay, and once I got past, I was okay. I wasn't that funny, I don't think, but I was working. So the rest of them were nice enough to you because we're all working.
And
the
if they
same
see
place.
you perform, they come in.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
yeah.
equal with them.
You know,
even if you're not
but I'm bringing in these women. I'm bringing in these women right and left, and the ones that would be having layovers. And so like Seinfeld and Dennis Miller, who was doing Weekend Update at the time, they were the last two holdouts. They were like, "This hillbilly shit ain't funny. He's an idiot. He's a kid. This is awful. It's stupid." But the whore dogs in both of them, because they were both single whore dog running men.
Wait, Seinfeld is
absolutely. He was single. He was single till he married Shoshana.
He
till the
ran
18-year-old.
through shit.
Oh,
he
right
ran
and
through
left.
shit.
Right and left.
I know everybody's stuff.
Yeah. Mario Joyner was yes,
because Mario was touching everything.
Right.
If it was blonde and hot, them niggas was touching.
We have the
it.
same Mario and I have the same birthday. We're the same age, same day.
Mario's just like a brother to me, man.
And we were running. We
Him
were
and Jerry.
running it. We were running it crazy good.
I'm telling you, that's why me and Tone got into comedy, because we saw the girls that these motherfuckers was coming around with.
Right.
Chrissy would come home with the hottest, and we'd be like, this nigga's so skinny.
You know what?
Buck teeth, Jerry curl, and
Jerry
bringing
curl,
home
right,
Lisa
right.
Bonet.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm in this.
Wait, in the picture he's wearing, in the picture I got with me and him and Sandler, he's Jerry curled.
Yes.
And he's wearing a double-breasted sweater.
Niggas. And he would bring home the hottest bitches at night.
I'm gonna go back to Vic, but I gotta know, like, so what's the connection with Chris Rock? You guys all live together?
Well, I was over their house, pretty much.
But where
But
you
we lived
lived
on the
was
same block.
close?
We lived on the same block.
Oh, same block.
But me and Tone and
Hey,
Brian,
what, you're bored?
he had to go to
Nice
the
guy.
beer.
Oh, he's getting another beer? All right. Yeah, give me one of the cheap ones.
I want one
I
of
want to go
these again.
cheap. Yeah, you want another bourbon?
Larceny.
But yeah, we lived on the same block, and me and Tone, Chrissy, Brian, we always in the same, like, Chrissy used to come into, because our, like, their bedroom's on the top floor of the brownstone. So we used to be in the front room. Chrissy had the back room.
Yeah. No, just move into the mic.
Okay. And Chris was in the back room.
Yeah.
And that nigga would come in our room at like 3, 4 in the morning, crying, like, y'all gotta come listen to this. It's like Bobcat Goldthwait, and it's just the funniest shit. Oh, what's his name? Who died? The preacher. Shit, who flew through the windshield?
Guido Sarducci?
God damn it! I'm just blacking out on his name.
I don't know.
He used to be a preacher before he was a comic.
Oh, Kinnison.
Sorry. I just was blacking out. I was blacking out.
The windshield in Vegas.
He would come in 4 in the morning.
I was thinking airline disaster.
Trying wake us up to listen to Kinnison, nigga.
Oh, so
he would
good.
wake us up
So good.
and say, because I slept at their house just as much as I slept at my house.
Kinnison's early stuff was
But he would be crying. And that was the funniest shit we ever heard in our life.
Yeah.
Kinnison was the funniest dude. Chrissy, I'm telling you, that motherfucker studied Kinnison.
Chrissy did?
No question.
No kidding.
We all did. We all did.
No, it makes sense.
He passed it down to us.
Yeah.
Right.
But a few years ago, we were standing out in front of the strip one night, and he was getting ready for his latest special, and that's all he was doing. He was rewatching old Kinnison.
Yep.
Foxworthy,
Pryor.
He was rewatching
We do that in his basement every
of,
time he's got a special coming. We do that shit. We go through all of it.
Just to get the vibe, just to get that.
To get the good vibe, the originality, the rhythm, the whole thing.
Motherfucker is a blue collar.
Sherrod, I've known you a long time. These are cool stories, man.
Yeah, but
to know Chris Rock was really into Kinnison.
Deeply into him.
He was into comedy. He was into comedy.
He's a big comedy fan. That's
He's
a student of this shit.
Kinnison changed my life because I was like in Rochester trying to be a radio guy with the radio voice and just intro records. And 2 influences. Brother Weeze, I was lucky to work under him and do whatever he needed because I knew he was special. And then he had a friendship with Sam Kinison. And
That's
Sam
crazy.
Kinison came into Rochester and hung out for the whole week doing radio.
Yeah.
That day I went, oh my God, I'm doing all of this wrong. What am I doing? I'm not saying that
I agree.
No, he made me go,
had it.
What? Throw everything you know away and just try to be yourself and just try to be edgy and you know what I mean?
Yep.
And so a light went off in my head like bing, and that was the
had it.
start. That was the start for me.
I think Kinnison's key though was his preacher roots.
Certainly.
With the cadence.
From the performance, absolutely.
The performance. That's what we all took from that shit.
Right.
Comics don't want to talk about he changed the whole comedy.
Do you know about
all that?
You know about the crucifixion story where they the Comedy Workshop in Houston where he started.
Yeah.
And across the street was a 7-Eleven. And he was in a beef with him about some money or something. And he'd, gotten somebody mad. And so they banned him. And he went to Home Depot and bought 2 big, railroad tie, giant, almost like telephone pole logs and made a cross. And then his friends tied him to it, and they leaned him up. They leaned him up against the 7-Eleven sign across the street from the Comedy Workshop. So people are lined up and going in the club, and he's up there going, "They did this to me!" He's up there. He's another boy and yelling.
That's awesome.
He's got there just in a sheet. Yeah. He just wrapped his fat ass in a sheet. He's sitting up there tied to the fucking telephone pole.
That's hilarious.
Don't go in there. They don't know what's funny.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Now, Bill Hicks was part of that crew in Houston as
he
well.
came after.
So what was the connection between the? Oh, they were never in Houston together.
I mean, only maybe Kinnison, maybe just a year or two ahead, just a year or two. But they were all out of the Comedy Workshop. It was a little hole in the wall,
right?
And they were the Outlaw Comics, and there's 17 of them, and they were
Jimmy
all,
Schubert was part of that too back then.
I wonder how much footage they have of that shit.
There's some of it around. Riley Barber, Epstein. Jimmy Pineapple.
Yeah.
Jimmy Pineapple did a Rat Pack act when nobody was fucking doing that. He's in the white tux. Comedy came out with a cigarette and fucking walking around.
Oh my God, that's too good.
None of it was regular stand-up.
Sure,
it was all completely crazy. Ron Schock told stories 30 years ago. He passed away a couple years back, but when nobody was telling stories, his whole act was just stories.
Right.
You
So
know?
People don't know what the origins of these things are. It's like
the Outlaw
so-
Comics of Houston is a
it's so
fucking
cool to
legendary
hear.
thing.
So I didn't forget Seinfeld and Dennis Miller were both
Sure,
dogs.
right.
All right, get back to that.
Oh,
I want to hear a little of that.
I finally won them over with the girls, even though my act was so horrible.
They didn't like you,
and
but
still
they liked
is.
that
They
you
liked
were
the
I was
girls.
going right. I got 19 women a night.
Because you were charming and not a robot around women.
All different shapes and sizes.
So they were jealous of what you were pulling.
So then they finally, begrudgingly, Miller walks over because he had his eye on one of them. He walks over one night and he said the word to me for 2-3 months. And so him and Jerry were the last two holdouts, and he kind of finally walks over and was like so. Yeah, for this. I was on. I think
That's his line.
I believe it was von Leeuwenhoek who observed in the 17th century. So he's.
I'm gonna walk home doing that myself.
Well, years later, when I was on VH1 as a VJ, I ran into him in the park one day, and it was just me walking in the parking lot, and I look up, and here comes Miller, and he walks up, and he goes, "Henley, good to see you. I see you've become the new Martha Quinn." so he finally comes over to me before that with the girl, and he's like, "What's the deal? And I'm like, "They're flight attendants. They're my roommates." And he's like, "They're your roommates."
Yeah.
He goes, "What's the deal with that one over there?" And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm guessing right now before I even ask her, I bet she's a huge Weekend Update fan. And he goes, "Go find out."
And that was it.
That was it. I go strolling over, and I'm like, "Bubba."
It worked out.
She looks over at me, she goes, "Oh, God, he's cute. I've always liked him. He's really funny." Next thing you know, I'm in, and then he just goes and tells Seinfeld. He's like, "Whether he's funny or not, there's something going on here."
That's kind of similar to me in Rochester with Brother Weeze. Like Brother Weeze, I was nobody. I wasn't doing anything special. I met Sam Kinison, which to me was like, holy crap, throw everything away, do something different, be
Start from
yourself,
scratch.
and don't worry about what people are going to say about you.
Yep.
But I still sucked. I mean, I don't want to oversell.
You still gotta get there.
Yeah,
You still
of
gotta
course.
get there and
But
find
you
the
get
rhythm
your
of it.
influences,
Yeah,
and you have these moments in your career as you're coming up, and it hopefully turns into something. But with Weeze, I was a young kid from a fraternity, had a sorority that was close to us, so we were always throwing these banging fucking parties in Rochester. Weeze was in a miserable marriage.
That's when you live with
Buzzy and
Buzz.
Buzzy!
Yeah, I miss Buzzy,
and
man.
Stork and the rest of them. He ran into my college friends, and that's gonna be a podcast.
Well, I'm telling you, they got.
I'm telling the stories with you. You love that. So with Weeze, I was just I was a nobody at this radio station. He's already a massive star, but
Right.
he knew I was pulling women and having these parties.
Right.
So I started inviting him over, knowing if he has a good time at my house at these parties, he's going to help me out a little more in radio. So
Right.
it worked out perfectly. It got
That's
him away
how you
from his
do it.
miserable marriage at the time. So that's sort of how he started.
He got some
and
young
bonded.
blowjobs.
Why not? Fine.
He got some college
I was
mouth.
doing one. I didn't care at all. I was just happy to.
And then it helped me because in the Rochester world, he's a rock star, and all of a sudden he's walking into my fucking house.
Right.
with
They
these
like,
parties.
how the fuck you know him?
Now I got women going, you know him? Oh,
Right.
You know how all that works.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It pals on, baby.
Right on.
Shit.
The suits are here, by the way. That's Tim Sabian from Westwood One and Robert.
Are they?
They haven't laughed once. Tim, want to say hi real
You don't want to
fast?
interrupt the show, I guess.
Yeah, what's up?
Have you enjoyed the velvet rope? The velvet rope.
Tim look like money. Sit down, Tim. You look like you got some dollars.
It smells like money,
You
too.
look like
right?
you got a couple dollars, Tim.
Listen, if I had your money, I'd burn mine. No kidding.
Hey, ho!
I don't believe in that.
We'll be here all week.
Yeah, exactly. But so, how great is this podcasting? The fact is, you don't have to sit in a stale old studio every single day. You get out and about. You look like you're having fun for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
You know, it's just.
His office was in a hallway. You knew that?
What's that?
His office was in
By
a
the end, he
hallway.
had
Oh yeah.
corner.
Oh yeah.
Near the end, at Sirius XM.
He was a big star at Sirius XM.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
That's how they treated their people.
We would have meetings in the hallway, and then I would get really mad if someone walked down the hallway. I'm
Trying
like,
to go
you're
to the
walking
bathroom."
through my office.
Yeah. Farm animals were treated better.
Yeah, but this is much better, making me haul around podcast equipment and set it up at a beer joint. Yeah, life is great, Tim.
Things are fine. Right.
Where are you from, Tim? You from New York?
I'm originally from Minneapolis.
Minneapolis?
Yeah.
What are you, Prince?
Exactly. Prince. I grew up with Prince. Yeah, exactly.
Edina?
I went to his funeral.
Edina?
Did you?
Yeah,
You went
Are
to
you
Prince's
from Edina?
funeral?
Yeah.
Are you from Edina?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You
East
look like
side St. Paul.
You look like a cake eater.
Yeah,
You look like a cake eater. You got an Edina joke. Is that not a joke?
Yeah.
Bang.
Bravo.
It's a
There we go.
Minneapolis
There we
joke.
go.
I don't get it, though.
I've been everywhere twice.
I know you're not supposed to explain a joke, but
No, you're
I don't
not.
get
It's
it.
just- It's a local.
I
I'm
like
going
it.
local.
Someone
Yeah.
out there's laughing.
I'm going local.
Me and Tim met when he was programming YSP in Philly.
Okay, nice.
That's
He was
still
the
a
one-
good channel.
Yeah. Well, it was. Now it's not.
I was going to say, is it
Sports
gone?
now. It's sports
It's
now.
gone?
Yeah.
Terrestrial radio is gone.
Yeah, they totally ruined it. All these so-called executives have no idea
See?
what to do.
I've been saying that for
dude.
years through emails.
But this is what's great about this, though. You can do this on your own. You don't need the big tall antenna and tower and all
Right.
the bullshit and the infrastructure, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a whole.
What about the money, though?
The money's good. Believe me, the money will be fine. The money will be fine.
It's terrific right
Dead
now.
presidents on green paper. It'll be there.
There you go.
It'll be there.
My favorite kind of president.
Exactly.
Live ones ain't got no credit.
I ain't got nothing for me.
Yeah.
Trump dollars ain't gonna get you.
That includes the black
That's the same
one.
thing as a degree from Trump University and a case of Trump wine. Trump dollars, nothing. Bitcoin is more stable.
You're sweating pretty good, Tim.
It's the future. That's how kids are operating now.
Listen, that's why I have no future.
I'll tell you something about Tim. He sells the marijuana.
What?
What do you mean?
Are you
I
allowed
need
to talk about
marijuana.
that?
Huh?
You know I need some. First of all, Opie is like a narc.
No, yeah.
And if you hold it, you better let me in on it.
The thing is, we both like pot.
Well, I guess I got to explain.
No,
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 you want to talk about it?
Well, you did, but
Opie's like a high school guidance counselor.
yeah.
He's got a little.
I have a cannabis investment. Yeah.
Is it safe to say it's,
Yeah.
it's your
I know, I know a
very
lot of people
lucrative
too.
investment. Yeah,
Even
yeah,
the governor
yeah.
of New Mexico, who I met on Fox News, he's involved now.
Gary?
He's all
Let
the
me
way
tell
in.
you, it's the gold rush of 2018. It
I
really
want
is.
in, Tim.
It's all about.
Too
It's.
I want white in.
Yeah.
Black people been selling weed and getting arrested. White people come in and making a fortune.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, will this high-end weed train will revert back to like the beers?
Well,
like how the beers are going back to PBR. And
Well, long as
Schmidt,
Jeff
Milwaukee.
Sessions is cool.
Are we
It's
going
all
back-
about Jeff
Are we
Sessions.
going back to just I want more seeds and stems?
Well, you take the seeds and the stems and you make oil out of it.
Flip it all back.
We're flipping all back.
I got to explain. Where's your joint? It's all up on the up
No
and
pun
up.
intended.
They have a little dispensary in Pennsylvania
No, I did
and a grow up
Kentucky.
in.
He's got a.
I believe
I got to grow up.
Listen,
in
I did a whole
Warehouse,
episode of my
Michigan.
A&E show on the cannabis convention here at Jacob Javits Center.
Yeah.
And I met an ex-senator from Brooklyn, congressman from Brooklyn, who's deeply involved in it now.
Yeah.
All these politicians are involved in marijuana
absolutely.
now.
Yeah,
course.
absolutely.
All of them.
Yeah.
They got these big
And it's cash.
$180,000 machines that turn it into candy.
Yeah,
That pumps it into the candy.
Exactly right. Well,
I
here's
videoed all of it.
Here's the crazy thing: we have to physically go to Michigan and pick up the cash and bring it to a credit union. We can't put it in the bank.
All right.
So you're walking away with a duffel bag filled with cash.
Now, what days y'all do that on so I can tell my crew from
Well,
Brooklyn?
listen, exactly.
That was
smart.
Tim.
You want to ride along?
That was
Yeah,
smart.
right along.
I've done this crime. I've
It's
done this
all
crime.
cash. It's so
I
much
have done this
cash.
And you
crime.
can't get on a
Ain't got no
plane.
weight
You have
with
to
it.
you have to drive. You have to fly in, go to Avis, get a rental car, drive back to.
What route y'all take?
I-80.
What Waffle House you stop at?
I-80.
Well,
I'm
when it
choking
started,
somebody.
when it started in Colorado, that was the big deal, where they had to get major security to get these guys cash. To
There's
the
big
credit
money in it
unions.
now, just
Yeah.
transferring this fucking cash.
I wired money from PNC Bank. Thank you very much. And I get a call from the president of the bank. Is this cannabis? I'm like, excuse me?
Did he really scream?
Oh, yeah.
He was
was
the
mad.
president
No.
of the bank?
Crazy, off the chart, off the hook, crazy. Because it's all the regulations and everything with cannabis. They can't touch anything that has to do with.
Only
weed.
some states.
Wow.
No. All states.
Because it's coming out of
federal.
Francisco.
I believe he
Fed-
would know.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's dirty.
But listen, maybe
Some
in
people
your
sneaking
bank,
it
I
out.
don't know where you bank.
They
but
sneaking it out.
Right. Are
They
you doing a
sneaking it
mattress?
out.
Are you doing a mattress?
You know they sneaking it out.
I want to know. Are you doing a mattress?
What's happening?
I want to know.
So why are we podcasting? Screw this.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go freaking smoke it
Well, I'd
and
say,
sell
yeah.
pot.
That's what I
smoke
said.
it,
I
though.
can-
I have no.
I got to tell Sherrod I went to Jamaica with the pot
It's
down
too
there.
strong. It's too.
No, I don't know.
No.
Break it up. I make spliffs, though. I roll
Yeah, no,
spliffs.
I'll eat it to sleep because I can't. I have a hard time. I'll tell you,
We
sleep
talk about
like a
weed or
baby.
pussy.
That's it. Exactly.
Hey,
That's how I take a nap.
And her too.
Where were you on that one, you son of a bitch?
What about Khalid doesn't eat his wife's pussy?
Oh, the DJ Khalid?
Yeah.
He's a fool.
He got hammered on Twitter.
Because it sounds stupid.
It sounds really stupid.
It's like you sound like an idiot. You
Right.
sound like me as a 12-year-old. He said, DJ Khalid.
It's an old interview.
He
that
said
just
he don't
popped
eat his
up.
wife's pussy because he's a king.
Because he's a king.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
Who knows?
That's what Twitter said.
It's like whatever you're not doing to your wife, somebody
it.
else is going to do to your wife,
Right.
stupid.
Oh,
You should eat it more, and that makes you the king.
Yes.
You need another one. Let's do a drinking game.
Here. Have some of that.
have it.
Drinking
Yeah.
bourbon. We're at Gephardt's on the Upper West Side. This is a great joint. I'm going to do a lot of podcasts from this place.
love
on
this. It's
72nd between West End and Broadway.
But need some video in here, Ope.
Yeah, exactly.
Tim?
Well, we're going to get there. We're going to get there.
Don't worry about the weed, Tim, and get some videos in here.
Listen, I'm all fucked
starting
up on
slow.
weed. I can't think
Get
about
off the
it.
gummies,
What the hell?
Tim.
I'm too busy.
We're working on a whole video deal, hopefully.
Yeah,
But
yeah, bring it down a little bit.
I don't believe in words.
I don't need you to build me a studio anymore. I want to do it here.
Yeah, well,
This is officially our
People
joint.
should be able to call
Great.
in.
But this is all. Yeah, we
just need a
we'll
phone
have
system.
Just start bringing some product around with you.
Exactly. Well, I will.
Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anytime, play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like never before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com.